The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Chapel Hill and beautiful Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home field for the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Utep Miners, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. The Miners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
What's up, Daniel? I seen your comment, buddy. How's it going?
Early in this game, on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught by the receiver. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Miners' offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. Oh, look at the quick cut. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Miners lining up here on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Utep, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Tar Heels offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Utep offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
First down and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. And the Miners pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Sticking with the running game. He's past the marker and still going. Throws out the stiff arm. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're 1st and goal.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch.
Let's go. Number 2 for Brent.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
North Carolina, 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. And it's Utep in front, Kirk. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Contact as he threw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. Comes up with the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Caught flat by the running back.
Oh, what a stop.
Short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Utep's offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught, completion. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Defense is coming after him. And the ball is hauled in. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Miners are in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Oh, man, I thought there was a tutty.
After a solid game, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Utep. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
North Carolina, 3.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Man, And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wide out. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Clocked by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Tight end makes the grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
North Carolina.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. He's got the first. He's still going. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Miners will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the play. Now, a fourth down.
And the Tar Heels bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Miners offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Did he get there on the ground? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the left side.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Catch made by the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Utep offense back on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty. Went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side and tackled there by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miners.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field.
On the set.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Utep.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
North Carolina 9.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, they're going to throw on first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And it's Utep in front, Kurt, with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a 1st down on a 1st down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he didn't get much, but you know what? He got just enough that he needed to get the 1st down. The pressure came, but they allowed him to escape just enough to be able to get to the sideline to get out of bounds and picked up that 1st down.
He finds the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Miners! They continue to roll up the score. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
North Carolina 9.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out of the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to throw again. Catch made, looking for the goal line. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs.
No stopping them on that run. Touchdown, UNC. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Utep's offense is back out there now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Number 14, set to kick off.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Miners offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Leaning on the run game here late. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down after that running play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.